Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and today I am reacting to Lorrie Morgan. It's a requested song, and this one is called If You Came Back from Heaven. I do remember this song. It is a hard song to listen to when you have lost so many loved ones, and no one has ever come back to tell us if we will ever get to see them again. I know there's a lot of people that believe that we go to a place where we will once again get to meet them. But see, I'm the type that until I have the proof, I don't really know. Who's to say that, whenever we leave, that we actually ever get to see the loved one again? I'm hoping that we can. But I remember when this song came out, it just had such a profound effect on me, because it just speaks in volumes. You just have to listen to it and get the message. But it's a very heartwarming, bittersweet song, but it's an incredible song as well, done by an incredible vocalist, Lorrie Morgan. Take it away.
I wouldn't know what to say, I wouldn't know what to do. If you came back from heaven and I could look at you, would I fumble for the words? Would I be a little shy? Would I bust right out with laughter, or break right down and cry? Oh, if you came back from heaven, would it be like it was then? Could we just pick up where we left off and try it all again? Oh, if you came back from heaven, it would freeze me in my tracks. And I hope God knows if He let you go, I'd never send you back.
See, that's what I was talking about. This song is talking about her missing her loved one from heaven. And if they, were able to miraculously come down for a short period of time every so often, to answer our questions, about the things that we feel and miss about them. Like, she's like, did you feel my body when I held your pillow tight? These are questions that we, after losing someone, that we always ask ourselves, hey, it was like I'll use an example. It was like in 2015 when gay marriage became legal, and even though me and my husband were together for 10 years, we weren't able to legally get married. And my father was this very conservative guy, but he was also believed that people should be allowed to do what they want to. And he knew that me and my husband loved each other, and he supported that 150%. And he so much wanted to be able to walk us down the aisle. I also had another gay brother who was with his partner for 30 years. But yeah, But my father passed away from a massive stroke in 2011. And then 4 years later, that's when the Supreme Court ruled that gay marriage was legal. So I always ask my question, hey Dad, if you could have just held on for 4 years, you could have seen that, everyone can get married in this country legally now. And you always voted for that and accepted it, and I often find myself a lot of times asking, hey Dad, are you proud that even after now it's been 10 years, working close to 11, because because January 6th, I think, was when it became legal. Yeah, so this is 11 years now. I think it was. God, my memory sucks. But I often look at him and I'm like, hey Dad, would you be proud of us? We're still together, going almost 26 years now, and we're just as still in love as we did when we first met. And we own a home now, and all these things that you've missed out on, and how much I miss you, and can't say that to you anymore, except talk to myself and hope nobody's around think I'm going crazy. Anyways.
Do your kisses feel the same? Do you still have the same touch? And will you whisper softly, 'cause you've missed me so much? Have you heard all my prayers when I lay down at night? And did you feel my body when I held your pillow tight? Oh, if you came back from heaven, would it be like it was then? Could we just pick up where we left off and try it all again? Oh, if you came back from heaven, it would freeze me in my tracks. And I hope God knows if He let you go, I'd never send you back.
Okay, so the big question is, what would you do if someone suddenly left this world that you love so much? And I know that there are a lot of people that say, oh, if they're in heaven, they're living it up, they don't feel pain no more, they don't feel suffering no more, they don't feel this no more, they don't feel this no more. That is one of the biggest questions that I have to ask. If we put it, this is how I logically think of things from taking psychology and all this other stuff, being in the military and stuff like that. You become more a logical thinker than a illogical thinker, I guess is the only way to say it. I'm not trying to put anybody down or anything. I hope that's not an insult. What I'm trying to say is, I look at it this way. Every time someone is taken away from us, everyone always says, oh, they're in a better place now. They're not suffering anymore. They don't feel pain no more. They're never going to age anymore. They're happy. They're getting to see the family that went before them. They're in heaven. And they're, we can rest assured that they're in good hands. But then the logical side kicks in my head and says, okay, if they're not in pain anymore, they're not suffering anymore from the illness or whatever took them out, and they're not aging anymore, that means that they lost feeling. They're not suffering. That's a feeling. They're not in pain. That's a feeling. They're not growing old. They're living it up. They're in peace and all that other stuff. So that beckons the question: how do we know that they still remember us? How do we know that they still even connect with us? It's one of those things where I hope that I'm always wrong on. I hope that they are able to look down on us and be proud of us and all these things and see these things. But at the same time, it kind of makes me feel, like, if everything is so good up there that they can feel all this, why wouldn't they come back? And what she's saying in there, if you came back from heaven, I hope God knows I'll never let you go back. So that means that she is so profoundly in love with this person that she's letting God know if he does send this person back, she's not going to let go. And I don't know if she means that she's going to hold on to him and go back with him, and that's the only way that God's going to get him back, or she's going to hold on to him to the point where her love is so enduring that he don't want to go back. It's such a deep song if you really think about it in those kind of ways, for the song to sound just as simple as if you came back from heaven, what would it be like? And things like that. That's why I said this song touches so many elements of feelings and emotions and questions and stuff like that.
And if God forbid you leave this earth again while I sleep, I hope he knows if you go, you'll be bringing me. Oh, if you came back from heaven, would it be like it was then? Could we just pick up where we left off and try it all again? Oh, if you came back from heaven, it would freeze me in my tracks. And I hope God knows if he let you go, I'd never send you back. I hope God knows if he let you go, I'd never send you back.
Well, there you have it. That was Miss Lorrie Morgan singing If You Came Back from Heaven. So, let me know what you think of the video. Or Lorrie Morgan. The song. If you feel like what she's saying rings true to you as well. What would you do if suddenly the person that you missed the most was able to come back for a visit, would you let them go back, or would you try to hold on to them as long as you can? And like she said in there, and if God forbid you leave this earth again while I sleep, I hope God knows if He lets you go, you'll be bringing me. That to me has always been one of those debatable things. What does she mean by that? And I try to wrap myself around it. Like, is she basically saying if she's deep asleep and she wakes up and you're not there because God took you back, would she end it just to be with you? Because she would be so heartbroken that would be the reason why she would go back. Let me know what you think anyways. I hope that you enjoyed that video reaction to Lorrie Morgan. If you came back from heaven, let me know what you think. And until my next video reaction, from the U.S. to wherever you are in this great big old world, I love you guys out there. I send you my love, hugs, kisses, and world peace. See you on my next video reaction. Love you. Bye-bye.